Hello Pisces, Turquoise Tarot here with your reading for October 2017. Thank you so much for your patience. I know I uploaded about 6 other videos and then took a small break there, but it was because I was catching up on a bunch of private readings. So really didn't have time, but now finally I do. Thank you for joining in and watching the video. If you like it, please subscribe to see future videos like this one. I want to remind everyone that I do have a special on my private readings right now. So for $20, you get a 20-minute, one-question reading. For information on that, you can contact me via email or my website, and I will post both those links in the information box below. If you're interested in making a donation to the channel, which is always greatly appreciated, I will post that link below as well. Happy Halloween to those of you who celebrate. If you have any special plans or you plan on dressing up this year and going out, please let me know what you're doing. Please let me know in the comments below. Personally, I don't know. I'm thinking about having a little get-together, maybe dressing up, not sure yet. We'll see what all comes together. Now, I'm sure you're saying enough with the announcements. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and start with your reading. We're going to do 3 spreads. One is going to be a general reading, and then the other 2 are going to be love-based for singles and couples. So let's see what the general messages for Pisces are for the month of October. What are the messages for Pisces? Sorry, I'm not sure what that noise is. My computer just started doing that. And it's really weird. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but... Uh-oh. Alright. General messages for Pisces. Okay. Seeing murky water. Let's see why. I have the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. I'm sorry, if you see glitter on this table, I apologize. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Temperance, Page of Swords, and Death. The bottom of the deck, overall energy for your reading is the 3 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, we were doing crafts with my daughter earlier, and that glitter, man, you just can't get it up, you know? So, let's see. 3 of Cups with the overall energy is actually pretty nice. It looks like this is going to be a really positive month for you, I think. I think this is going to be a month where you're finally making decisions about something, or could be more than one thing, that has been weighing on you. I feel like when I said at the beginning I felt murky waters, it just kind of felt like you've been in a fog, or you've been feeling like you're not sure what direction you're going to take. You're not sure what is the best option in something, maybe, because something has been either on your mind and you've been kind of introspective and maybe spending more time alone at home. For some of you, I feel like maybe in the month of October, there may be a need for you to really take some downtime too. But I kind of feel like by the end of the month, there's going to be some major decisions made. And I feel like these, okay, let me start at the very beginning here. We have the Page of Pentacles, and this is like opportunities. messages of opportunities that are coming in for you in your material world. This could be a new job. This could be an opportunity to move. This could be an opportunity to buy a new car. This could be any kind of opportunities coming your way. And I feel like especially if you had challenges or difficulties or competition in any way in the past that has affected opportunities for you, this is where you're overcoming that. And I see here you're going to be victorious in gaining these opportunities and actually going for them. This is a month where you're not having to wait for things. You've already, there's victory here. I mean, there's so much victory with the Five of Swords, Temperance, the Page of Pentacles. I just kind of feel like this row talks about overcoming challenges in the beginning of October and feeling like there are a lot of opportunities for you out there. There may be, I also want to say, financial assistance or help. There may be, again, I'm seeing a financial offer, maybe a job, maybe a promotion, something that you may have been secretly hoping for or waiting for, something to do with money or finances, could be even an investment, right? But it's something you've secretly been waiting for and hoping for, and finally I see it coming in. So there's going to be a reason to celebrate in the month of October, because not only are you overcoming whatever obstacles have been there for you up until now, but the new opportunities that come in for you, it's going to be something that you've been waiting for, excited for, maybe even just mentally you've manifested it for yourself by you know, doing some visual manifestation kind of meditations or something. But I feel like whatever this decision is that you make at the end of the month, it's certainly, I want to say life-changing. It's going to move you in a whole new direction. But it's going to be a very positive one. I feel like mentally we're clearing the air. That fog that was there is gone. It's dissipating. And it'll be cleared up by the end of October, because you're certain by the end of October what direction you're going to go. You know where you want to go. Especially once these opportunities come in for you. And they come in maybe the beginning to the middle of October. And again, I feel like there's stuff, I mean, it's things you've been waiting for. And there's a message here to not be afraid to go for what you want. So when the offer does finally come in, don't hesitate to jump on it. Yeah, it may be that you have to let something go to get to this new place, whatever this new opportunity is that's coming in. You may have to let something go, but it'll be well worth it. Let me take the just the oracle cards here, and let's see if we can get more clarity. Four of Swords. Gift, waiting, and prison. So yeah, this is something that you've been waiting for, and I feel like without whatever this is that you've been waiting for, you've kind of felt trapped where you are or stuck in a situation. So what you've been waiting for is finally coming in with the gift card. I want to say middle of October for a lot of you. Let me look at the High Priestess. consistency, Lady and Widower, on the High Priestess. Let me just look at these. It's, okay. Let me see. So, the High Priestess is saying that those inner, I want to say inner demons or inner battles that you've been really conflicted with and challenged by, that you never thought would end, they finally come to an end in the month of October. I feel like this is really significant, and I feel like whatever this is that you're letting go of, or whatever it is that whatever you've overcome in the beginning to the middle of October, I want to say the beginning of October though, I see you making, I see you working on making a sacrifice. I see you also working towards your goals. I see an opportunity coming in by the middle of the month, and this is really allowing you to move forward. And I think these three cards are saying here that whatever you thought wouldn't change, it's changing. It is changing, but for the better. Let's look at Temperance. Your house, your home, your structure, frivolity, and reunion come up on Temperance with the House card. So I feel as though what this is saying is there is a newfound stability in oneself, where there were areas of, again, fogginess. Frivolity can mean like fickleness. Maybe we're going back and forth on things, we're not sure where we stand or what we want. Well, next to the House on Temperance, this is telling me that you finally get clarity on exactly what you want. And you're working on either reuniting yourself with a past love, a past hobby, talent, interest, even a past person. But I also feel for some of you, this is really about building yourself. I feel like this has to do with you coming out of a mental fog, feeling uncertain, unstable maybe even, and finding that stability again in October. Let's look at the Death card. Cheerfulness, thought, and conversation. Yeah, there's something you've been hoping or wishing for. There's going to be a formal conversation about it, and it brings much joy. We see it with the cheerfulness card here and here. So whatever you're going through, Pisces, if you feel uncertain, just know that in the month of October, breathe a little bit and step back a little bit. Get out of faith's way sometimes, because I feel like there's something good coming in. I don't mean to say don't chase opportunities, but just know that there is something positive for you in the middle of the month. It's really going to help you and push you in a whole new direction. Okay? So let's see what's going on with the single Pisceans. Alright. As I was shuffling, as you can see, one card fell out, and it's the Six of Swords, so we're going to set this here, see how it resonates with the other cards. We have the Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, a lot of fire, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, so single female here, two, why did I say 10? Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Lover's card. Ooh, guys, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't care if you're male or female, there is somebody here, and I'm strong fire energy, obviously. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wands here. So for female Pisceans, I would say look out for a strong Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries male. And then for my male Pisceans, I would say also be on the lookout for a fire sign, but also be on the lookout for an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There, look, somebody's coming in quick and hot. It's going to be instant attraction, instant combustion, instant let's get it on kind of energy. This guy or this female, they just come out of nowhere. And I want to say, now this is kind of blatantly clear to me, by the end of the month you have a choice to make whether or not you want to build something substantial with this person. Okay? Now they don't have to be a fire sign or an earth sign. They can embody the characteristics of those signs, but ultimately I feel like all the Wands cards here are really expressing how, like, I want to say combustible even, like just the energy between you and this person. It's going to be a lot of fire, a lot of fireworks, a lot of passion, chemistry, sexual attraction. And this guy is very charming, or female is very charming. They come in swiftly and, again, unexpectedly. By, I don't know, it can be any time this month, but I'm going to say by the beginning or middle of the month, I think. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the very center of the spread. Times are changing, so if you've been single, which obviously you are if you're watching this particular part of the reading, or if you're watching for someone else, but basically, no longer single. This we see the single female here with the 9 of Pentacles. There's some confusion about whether or not you should invest yourself in this person. I think there may be a little apprehension just because this thing kind of happens rather quickly. But by the end of the month, Ace of Pentacles says there's a new beginning. And, you know, Pentacles represent material wealth, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean something material. It can mean something manifesting in our physical world. And when we connect with another human being and build our lives with another human being, that's an Ace of Pentacles moment. That's something manifesting in our material world. Now we have the Lovers and the 2 of Wands saying there are choices here to make. Are you going to try with this person or not? Now I want to say for some of you, I feel like if dating has been challenging, past relationships have been challenging, you haven't met that right person and you feel like things have been rocky or difficult for you regarding, you know, the love department, this message is particularly for those people. Because the 6 of Wands represents coming out of very chaotic waters, troubled waters, into calm, serene waters. And so we're leaving the troubles behind. We're leaving drama behind. I think that you and this person really are going to have a lot of fun together. I think you're going to have some confusion about whether or not they really mean what they say to you. But like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles here, I think that there's a solid sincerity from this person. I think there's someone that ultimately there is a strong potential for it to grow into something more than just an attraction and flirtation and, you know, chemistry. I want to look at the 7 of Cups first. Okay, yeah. You're afraid of being taken for. With the Seven of Cups representing confusion, not sure what decision to make. We have gift, young woman, and enemy. So the gift, the blessing comes in with this possible relationship of in love. It's a gift. And the young woman can represent someone who feels a bit naive or insecure, ignorant to the world, because this young woman's quite young. So it can be that you're worried that you're not trusting yourself when this person comes in, and you're afraid that, you know, they're kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothing with the enemy card here. But they're not. And you are coming up as the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a woman who's self-made, she's confident, she's independent, she loves herself, she doesn't mind being single, you know. She enjoys her life. She lives in the moment. So, with that said, you need to trust yourself, because you're coming up as someone who is very confident and capable of making good decisions for herself, but now it's up to you to trust yourself, okay? And that's where the confusion comes in, and that's why there's a choice to be made about whether or not you're even going to give this person a chance, a real chance. You need to. And I think it just kind of moves quickly, so it's kind of like, wow, I wasn't really expecting to fall for somebody and to fall like I did and as quickly as I have, and now it's like we're moving on to something serious, and I don't know if that's even something I want. I didn't even have time to think about it. Can I trust this person? I mean, do I really know this person? And you know, these are the kind of things I'm feeling and sensing that you're going to be thinking. Sorrow, hope, and thief on the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune representing change, coming out of singlehood into possible union, relationship. And this card is interestingly between the King and the Nine of Pentacles, so this is the male and female in the reading. Doesn't matter if you're, you know, what your sexual preference is, or what your, you know what I'm trying to say, right? However you go, however you swing, it doesn't matter. What it's representing is the masculine and feminine energy and the yin and yang in a partnership, and how together they're combining in this Wheel of Fortune, okay? It's bringing this union together. And it's rather quick. Like I said, with the Eight of Wands above it, it's rather quick. So, sorrow, hope, and thief showing up here on the Wheel of Fortune, it's really trying to say that times are changing now, where you've felt struggle and hardship with sorrow card and the thief card. It's saying here in the center, have hope. Yes, you've been through these things, but understand that you're coming out of that challenging time and moving into better waters. This person's going to be good for you. Let me look at Ace of Pentacles. Messenger, waiting, and servant. Ace of Pentacles. You've been waiting for this kind of love, and it's finally coming in. It's finally coming in. I feel like you've worked hard to earn this kind of relationship. Like I said, you've learned whatever lessons you've needed to learn. It's time to find real love. And you're going to get that offer here with the Messenger card. You are going to get it. And I think some of you are feeling like, wow, I feel such a strong connection. Does this person feel that way about me? By the end of the month, you will know. You're going to be in a committed relationship by the end of the month. Now, this isn't for everyone. It is a general reading, guys. If you'd like a private reading, I do offer that. Information is in the information box below. But this is a general reading, so it won't apply to everybody per se. But take what does apply to you. Now we have the old woman, service, and friend on the Lover's card. So, two messages with this. For some of you, this can be a returning love, because the old woman can represent someone from the past. But I also want to say, this can be someone who may be a little bit older. Doesn't have to be a lot older, but can be a little bit older than you. Doesn't even have to be physically older, but maybe emotionally, mentally, And maturity-wise, they may be a little older than you. And what this does is it creates a healthy dynamic, because then this person is teaching you how love should be like, I feel. You know, there's a humility to them, and I feel like, I mean, there's all this fire and stuff, but I think when it comes to love, there's a humility to that and a willingness to give you and be very affectionate with you. And you build a strong friendship with this person, okay? And I think with the Lover's card, with the Old Woman coming up on the Lover's card, I also feel like this is telling me this has long-term potential. So that's what you guys have to look forward to. That was a beautiful reading, Pisces. Let me see what's going on for my coupled Pisceans for the month of October. Okay. We have the Three of Swords, the Tower, King of Rods, Magician, Strength, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Rods. The bottom of the deck, overall energy for your reading, is the Knight of Pentacles. Alright. So, I have to say right off the bat, guys, unfortunately, and remember this is a general reading, I see somebody going through a breakup. The beginning of October. Somebody's going through a breakup. I think that somebody has been very manipulative and has played on your emotions and has used shaming tactics and guilt tactics to basically manipulate you. I think this person has taken advantage of you either financially or emotionally, but probably both, you know, just took advantage of you, period. But I see here that maybe you're struggling in the middle to the end of October, either financially or emotionally. Because I think that there's more news to come. I think there's more you're going to find out about this person, or you're going to be hearing from this person in the month of October, and I think that's when they may try to use these manipulation tactics. So just know ahead of time that that's exactly what it is. Don't buy into it, because the Strength card in the center here is saying you're going to have the strength to overcome this. But I think this person, especially if they're a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I really think that they're going to push their weight on you. You know what I mean? They're really going to try to push their way and bully you into getting what they want. I just see a lot of manipulation tactics going on. And it's going to be up to you to be strong and recognize the BS for what it is and communicate that to this person back. You know, I'm not putting up with that. Even though it puts you emotionally in a place where you're kind of like on a roller coaster, you're going to show them a brave face. And you're going to let them know that, that shit's not going to fly. That's how I feel. But there is a lot of mental games, and also with the Ace of Wands, like anger. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands at the bottom here, on either side of this Two of Pentacles is just telling me, look, you're going back and forth between being very, very sad and crying and, you know, why did this person do this? I love this person. What did I do wrong? To being really mad and saying, you know what, F that person and I'm going to do this and that and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Going back and forth between, like, despair and anger a lot in the month of October. But the Knight of Pentacles as the overall energy is beautiful because it's the stabilizing energy. This is the overall energy for the reading, and it's also the most stable. Okay? This Knight, he takes his time. He's not in a rush to go nowhere. He wants to make sure that whatever he's building and whatever he's investing himself into, it's all worthwhile. So he builds a really solid foundation for himself. And interestingly enough, underneath this Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is about building that. It's almost like what this Knight is trying to achieve. He wants to invest his pentacle wisely, and he wants to make sure it's a long-term investment that's going to work. So whatever is crumbling down now in this month, beginning of October to middle of October, let it be. Because you're on your way to building something more substantial that's actually right for you. You are the manifestor and creator of your reality. And so if this isn't working for you, you need to let it go so you can build what does work for you. I want to look at the Tower first. I'm dropping all the cards now. So, frivolity and priest. So I feel like you trusted somebody and they took advantage of that trust. And we find somebody single here. You know? Three of Swords. Let me look at the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's like you know for certain now that this isn't going to work. If you've had hope in the past and you realize, okay, you know what, this is something's happening in the beginning of October that brings you a lot of sorrow and makes you realize that this love relationship isn't going to work. You know, it's broken heart. Knight of Pentacles. Journey. Look, another guy on a horse. Somebody's moving on to something better, and I think it's you. We have journey, fortune, and waiting. So what you've really been wanting and what you've been waiting to build in your life, you're finally going to be able to with this out of the way. It's like this toxic situation with this person has to end for you to really like get going in life and get moving in the right direction. Let me look at the Strength card. Yeah, look. It's telling you, saying goodbye to this person is a gift. Okay? It's a gift. Something much better is around the corner with this pleasant surprise card. This is a man who's gone fishing for dinner. He doesn't have a lot of money. He's hoping he'll catch fish for the night. But he ends up pulling up a huge sum of money in a bag, which basically feeds him for the rest of his life. So this is a very pleasant surprise. It's coming in after letting go of something. That's saying, let it go. It's a gift. And this is on the Strength card. So if at any point during the month of October this person's being, you know, a little nasty with you, whatever. They're being jerks, they're trying to be manipulative, they're trying to play on your emotions, they're trying to tug on your heartstrings, but they're also being a jerk, whatever the case may be. See through it for what it is. And the Strength card is reminding you this release is a gift. Just remember that through the month of October. It's a gift. No matter what this person says, it's a gift. Something better, something far better is around the corner. Ace of Wands, outcome card. It's about finding what truly makes you happy and what you're truly passionate about. Maybe you've been committed to something that you haven't been, and now it's time to start new and really discover what makes you happy and be your own best friend with this Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is all about creativity, passion, excitement. What brings that in your life? Where are you getting that? You weren't getting it here. You need to let that go. Be your own best friend, like I said, and find things that do bring you that joy. Not only in a relationship, but in life in general. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, for your October reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, remember I'm offering specials on my private readings. Please come check me out. Information's in the information box below. And I wish you all a happy, wonderful Halloween, and I will see you soon. Bye.